You know that feeling when things are going pretty great and then they just keep getting better? This is what's called an upward spiral when things are going great and then they keep on getting better. So, you may be more well versed or familiar with the concept of a downward spiral. So, a downward spiral, as we know, is when something goes wrong. Let's say it was a major event or even a little thing, and then your whole day is derailed, your whole month is derailed, your year is derailed, your life, it just keeps on going down worse and worse and worse. And no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, it's like, dang, I'm in a downward spiral. So we may be familiar with those. Maybe we've witnessed them. Maybe we have experienced our own downward spiral. And I'm here to bring forth another option. So, where we give our attention, that's what grows in our lives. Our mind is extremely powerful. And as many of you know, I do subconscious work with clients, and having this awareness that the thoughts that we have going on in our minds dictate our reality. Have you ever gotten the idea that, I want to buy a red bug car? And then everywhere you go, they stand out to you. You're like, oh, I didn't realize how many red bugs there were in the world. They're all over the place, they're everywhere. What we give our attention to as a conscious choice or as a subconscious choice, we see more of it. So, this isn't to say that if you were in a downward spiral, that it was totally of your own making and shame on you. No, we're not shaming anyone here. We're simply suggesting that you hold more power than you might think. So I encourage you, even as an experiment, let's manufacture, damn it, an upward spiral. Let's be intentional about this because sometimes our default setting, trying to keep us safe, is to look for all the negative things to fix them. And then have you noticed that when you fix them, you're not even feeling elated or happy? You're just like, oh, I'm relaxed. Things are okay. But then you're not even really relaxed because you're kind of looking for the next thing to go haywire. So let's throw that out the window and instead be a little extra observant of things that are going right, things that are going well. This is not saying or suggesting that nothing's wrong or that everything is perfect. This is not toxic positivity where we're just ignoring what's wrong. However, it's making the conscious choice to give at least equal weight to the positive things. So, for example, I was speaking with a client the other day, and they were telling me that, I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. Things have been going well. They talked about the few things that went well and then kind of looked at me blankly. And I said, oh, yeah, this is an opportunity for an upward spiral. And they were like, yeah, it's so weird. If more things went wrong, I know I could have filled our hour, but I'm just drawing a blank. And it's like, all right, here we go. Let's take this opportunity to get detailed. So if you would like to introduce a simple gratitude practice into your life to help create momentum towards an upward spiral, here's what to do. Bullet journal 3 things that you are grateful for. Either you can do this at night and it can be things from that day. You can do it first thing in the morning, things that you are anticipating being grateful for happening to you. That is a manifestation process. However, sometimes, so this was the case with my client where, okay, I'm grateful for work, I'm grateful for friends, I'm grateful for my apartment. It's like, all right, that's great. Let's get even more detailed. I know many of us, myself included, loves those details. They can be fun, right? I mean, maybe you're listening to this and you're like, what? But I'm talking to those people that love the details. So If you are more high level to begin with, like, oh yeah, I like work or I like this, allow yourself to then create a little diagram. Okay, what are three things within work that you like right now or that are going well for you right now? And let's say that that example right there, you're thinking, okay, Stephanie, work is actually not going well right now. Don't rub it in. Can you please not even say the word work? You can still do this practice. You can still identify, okay, but what is going right? Especially, let's say, if you're looking for other jobs and you'd like to stay in good spirits to be able to do your job effectively where you are and also bring positive energy to your interviews elsewhere. This is something that only benefits you. There is nothing for you to really gain in holding on so tightly to the story that things don't work out for you. I'm going to let that sink in. Sometimes we can mistake our sense of power, we can give it away to these things that are outside of our control, where certainly other people, the way they react, different situations are out of our control. But your mind is yours. So, yeah, go ahead, write those three things that you are grateful for. And go a little deeper. What are three things within that thing to be even more grateful for? And the trick here, I learned this, you may want to look her up, Amanda Francis, to feel the emotion, feel the feeling of the joy of having those things or the conviction that, oh, those things are on their way to you. And you'll notice once you do this simple tactic, 3 bullet points of gratitude every day where you are writing it down and feeling the feeling, it will multiply. More and more and more of it will become available to you in your life. All right, well, let's get right to it. Share 3 things that you are grateful for in the comments below. I would love to hear what they are. The more detail, the better. Go ahead. My name is Stephanie Michelle. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting. And I would love to stay connected with you. You can find out more about concepts like this from my book, Confident Introvert. It's available just with a quick Google search. And you can also find out more about working with me one-on-one. Go to thestephaniemichelle.com/coaching. Have a great day. Until next time.